Well, what's that I hear? You're saying the show sucks? Ready to get proven wrong? Cue the intro. Hello, wonderful viewers. Arceus Rules here, and I'm back again. The 5th day of the 12 days of anime. We're going to be talking about some Mushoku Tensei, our jobless reincarnation today. And I thought I should talk about it, even though the last episode of part 2 of season 1 comes out next Sunday. I just have to give my opinion on it before the anime ends. To start off, I would like to say that all of the people out there that hate this show for the only one reason that I can find throughout the whole internet is due to Rudius being a 40-year-old guy and all the fan service. Okay, okay. I'm not going to lecture you guys and sit here and give you a video about saying what's right and what's wrong and what society should basically say as a whole. I'm not going to say that Rudy's actions aren't wrong. I'm not going to say they're right. But at the very least, I am going to say that he is a very flawed character in the beginning. I am also going to say that some of the actions that he has done are not right, especially in his body. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. At the same time, this is a child we are talking about. He is also a reincarnated guy. Like, he got reincarnated. And like I said before, he's very flawed. Why not have a flawed character? Yes, he could be flawed in other ways, and technically he is. All the people that say he's overpowered, I could agree / not agree on that. I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, he sucks at healing magic. He sucks at sword fighting. He's only really good at using like earth and water magic, as we've seen in the show. So yes, he's very good at those, but at the same time, he does have weaknesses. When it comes to his flaws, though, yes, characters should have flaws. Isn't that what makes a story? And he gets better. I know it's supposed to be a season 2 video, but just so I get this as a whole, because a lot of people criticize it and it really pisses me off. This dude learns. Rudius learns throughout his journey. In episode, I think 7 was it, or 6, when Eris's father tells Rudy to, you can do the deed with my daughter and stuff like that. And he tries attempting on it, and Eris kind of knocks him out. I mean, kind of punches him, kicks him, all that stuff. He has this like self-realization of like, oh God, like I really shouldn't be doing that. Like, I need to wait until like I should have feelings for her. I love her. Consensual, and it was a perfect moment in season 1, and I bet you a lot of people don't talk about that moment because it was a vital important in Rudius's journey and what made him a character. He has grown in season 2. Here we go. When we see Rudy have a couple of moments of fan service, and there was one in the bush in the Beast Village, there was one where he was on the boat when it was raining and Eris was on his lap. Yes, they were very comedic jokes. I thought they were hilarious. I didn't really think there was much wrong with it. In the newest episode, and here is my spoiler warning if you don't want to be spoiled. In the newest episode of Jobless Reincarnation, Rudy literally said no a couple times, in a sense, in a way. He was like, wait, I thought we were going to wait till I was 15. And Eric's just like, no, not really. Like, my family's dead. My mother's dead. My father's dead. My grandfather's dead. Like, I really don't have anyone. And Rudy, you have been someone I've liked over the years. And I'm like, attaboy, Rudy, being the guy he is, And how should I say? Rudy's over here like, yeah, but we promised still, And he's like, aren't you sexually attracted to me? He's like, yeah. He's like, aren't you turned on? He's like, yeah. And he's like, you still don't want to do it? He's like, no. Like, we promised each other I should fulfill it. That is such a man adult move, should I say. what is wrong with this character again? Like, what? Like, he's growing? That's what he's supposed to do. Oh my god, really? Okay, I'm sorry. I meant to take all that out on the people that just don't like the show. I'm gonna get into the review. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, Jaws Reincarnation Season 2 Part 1 opens up with Rudy, Rudyard, and Eris. These three characters are amazing. Eris is just so mature now. Oh my god, she's amazing. I hated her at first, and she's just amazing. If you guys want to hear more about season 1, I'll have a link to the first video that I made on here. Should be somewhere up there, but yeah. Um, let's just say, they had trouble, getting across the continent to get to their next destination, because of Rudyard and Rudyard's Spirito and all that stuff. Anyway, throughout the episodes, Rudy, Rudyard, and Eris encountered a beast village. They had their fair shares and moments there. Eris, I think, had a lot of attention there, along with best boy Geese. Geese is amazing. Sadly, he had to go after like one episode after joining their journey, along with Paul and Rudy meeting, which was such an impactful episode. Oh my god, that was great. And then we had Paul's perspective in a sense the episode after that, and then we were gifted with the dragon god fight with Rudy, Eris, and Rudyard last week, which, oh my god, was amazing. Oh my god, I loved it. Oh god, the fights. Oh my god, I thought he was dead. I really did for a second. I thought Rudy was dead. Oh my god. Eris and her crying, Rudyard, who's a very powerful Spirito. Oh my god, could not take him on. It was just insane. And then this Nanahoshi chick that was traveling along with the Dragon God. We're still trying to learn more about her. And just how they healed Rudy back up. And the Man God is a huge influence against the Dragon God, which the Man God's been in Rudy's head. Like they've been talking to each other, kind of foreseeing events, stuff like that. We also had the episode, which I almost forgot about, which Rudy met his sister Aisha, which was the maid girl's daughter, basically. That's his sister, but Paul, two-timed, and yeah, he's got a new sister. And it was great. It was very great to see how Aisha was over here calling her brother a pervert and all that stuff, and the holy relic of panties and all that stuff. It was just great. And then at the end of the episode, or I think it was the next episode after that, because they had Rudy and this other guy when he was locked up, and they were just like talking about Roxy's figure. Oh my god, Roxy is the queen, man. Oh my god, Roxy's episode was in this series where she went back and why she's like, she has been told that she can't, like, she's the oddball out because people cannot telepathically communicate with her and their like demon language and stuff like that. Poor Roxy, that almost had me at tears. That episode almost had me at tears. Oh my god. Just, the show is just amazing. It's great. Yeah, man, just newest episode was just fantastic. Oh my god, I was almost about to cry. There was the controversial scene that happened at the end of the newest episode. A lot of people have been talking about it. You probably have already heard about it by now. That Eris and Rudy actually finally, like slept together. Rudy, I wouldn't say gave in, but he still feels a little bit guilty at the same time. I think Eris feels a little bit guilty at the same time. But we're just trying to roll with it, like we're trying to see what's going to happen next. Eris just straight up and left him, cut off all her hair and everything, and I'm just like, what? Like, well, you just left my man hanging? Like, really? Oh, it was crazy. And then Rudy crying at the end of the episode. Oh my god, I almost cried, man. I almost cried. I love Rudy. Eris is such a great character. Roxy is my queen in this show, Rudyard is really great. I almost teared up when he left. I was like, no, don't go, man. Like, you're great. Like, you're great, it's good to see all these characters. I think I love them all, honestly. I mean, there's a couple obviously like antagonists that are terrible, but like even the bad guys are like really good. Like even the Dragon God, I wouldn't even say he's a bad guy, just due to the fact that he has a curse on him. There's just so much to talk about in this review. You know, I don't want to make it too long, but if any of those like scenes, moments that I described to you were very interesting to you at all, I would definitely highly check out the show. It's a perfect show in my opinion. I think all these characters have a lot of flaws to them, or a lot of emotions. Like you can feel for these characters, you can feel like they're human beings, almost like your family. It's great, and I don't think I've ever seen a series do this very well in a while, honestly. I yes, I get attached to anime characters, but like even though this is a reincarnation or isekai series, Rudy just feels like, he could be anyone. Someone could be living this guy's life in our real world. Someone could have problems like this. Someone could be literally, maybe he's not thinking well. Maybe someone needs to tell him how it is. There are definitely scenes that family members can die out of, thin air, and people just don't know what to do and sometimes run off like Eris did. There are people that just make stupid actions like when Eris and, Rudy did the deed and everything. And Rudy's over here like, wait, I thought, like, did my girlfriend dump me? Like, why'd she run away? And then Eris over here thinking, well, Rudy's just a better match than, for any other girl than just me. And it's just like, wow, like these themes and messages could like hit hard to anyone in this show. And I think it's great for that. I think the music, the animation, the art is something that everyone's been talking about that's amazing. And 10 out of 10, man. Like, you can't get better than this series. And honestly, I think it's one of my favorite series to this day. Honestly, competing with SAO and Eden Zero. Yeah, I just really like it a lot. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you joining me for the fifth day. Yeah, the fifth day of the 12 Days of Anime. And if you really want me to make any more jobless reincarnation content, maybe go more in detail, maybe an episode breakdown. I really would not mind that, starting at episode one and just kind of breaking down the episode. And I have to rewatch them just now. So it's a great thing for me too, because I love it. I would love to rewatch it and everything. I'd love to give you more details, but as of now, I think I'm going to end that review off for right now. And, you know, um, if you have not seen the other 12 Days of Anime's posts, I would highly check them out. There's one about, Promise Neverland and um, Selection Project and the SEO Progressive Movie and My Senpai's Annoying. So I would definitely check those out on my channel. Also hit a like, for this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below. Also comment down below. Share this video, and I love you guys. Anyways, guys, this has been Arceus Rules, and I am signing out. And I hope to see you guys next time.